Hey family, come on in, come on in. My name is Kee Kee Soto and I am a Zone 5B gardener living in upstate New York. This is Urban Girl Gardening and Lifestyle. If you are new, welcome, and if you are a seasoned subscriber, welcome back. What you are seeing is today's family project, which is cleaning up this front garden bed. But what you guys are going to see is us moving some of the plants that are here. Now, first I was going to move that sedum there, but I decided to leave that as a centerpiece for the redone garden bed. And we're going to be taking those hostas instead. Hostas are sometimes called plantain lilies, and that's because of their beautiful leaf designs. There are some really unique hosta varieties out there. This variety of hosta is actually called the Royal Standard hosta, and it puts out very beautiful blooms later in the summer. Hostas are actually native to China, Japan, and Korea. They were brought to America in the early 1800s. Now this hosta right here, this one was in here, y'all. This hosta was here before we even moved in, but I feel like it wasn't getting the shine that it needs in this area. And now this is the big daddy hosta. This one was in there. Like I said, these plants have been here before we even moved in, and we've only been here for 2.5 years, something like that. But anyway, so when you're pulling up your hostas, you want to make sure that you dig all around and loosen up the soil all around the hosta so you get the entire plant up. I did end up breaking a piece, but that is okay. The roots were still intact, and anyway, hostas regrow roots super fast. This is, like I said, the perfect plant to transplant and move around your garden and experiment with. Isn't she beautiful? Now let's go ahead and get these hostas over to their new home. So some of you may recall that we actually got a chip drop delivery a couple weeks ago, and we have been putting that thing to use. I will do a whole video on what we used our chip drop for. And when I tell y'all that it's almost gone, it's literally almost gone. I couldn't believe it. But anyway, so we decided to make a little round bed here under the tree because the grass was just like terrible, just balding everywhere, spots everywhere. So what better way to jazz this spot up a bit than to fill it with some shade-loving plants? And you see that chair is there also. My kids love sitting under this shady tree, and I figured we can make the spot just a little nicer for them. So right now I'm starting to divide these hostas up. I want to make a border of hostas around this circle wood chip area, and as you can see, I'm doing pretty well so far. I'm getting a nice amount of roots on each piece that I divide, but then it got a little tough. So I had to break out the spade, and I probably should have gotten a knife or something like that, but you know what? A little muscle and sweat never hurt nobody. So I actually got quite a few pieces out of just one of the hostas, so I decided to just start laying them out and see how many more I would actually need. Otherwise, I can put the other hosta somewhere else. I wanted to space them about a foot apart, and as you can see in front of the chair, the space is just a little bigger because, like I said, my kids like to sit under this tree, so I wanted to make sure that they have somewhere to walk into, and we might end up just putting like a little path there or something. I don't know. We'll see what happens. And here is the entire other hosta that I did not need to divide. And that's me trying to be cute and get you guys a thumbnail. The neighbors are looking at me weird, like, what is she doing? The bugs are attacking me. I'm waving high. Child, it was a mess, but let's move on. So right here, I'm just making shallow holes just to mark exactly where I want to put each plant. I'll go back in, of course, with the spade and make them deeper. But for now, I just want to check out the spacing and see how I like it. So I got my bone meal here, and I'm just going to add a little bit of this bone meal to each of the planting holes. Bone meal has phosphorus in it, and phosphorus helps promote strong root systems, and we want to get these guys rooted back in. Hostas do already have really strong root systems, but it never hurts to have a little help. My watering can also has some all-purpose fertilizer in it, and then I have some potting mix just to soften up the readjustment for each of these hosta plants. So again, I'm watering the hostas in with some all-purpose fertilizer. The bone meal is in the hole. The potting mix is going around to tuck in those roots. And then the original soil is going back around just to make it look like the plant belongs there. And I'm not going to keep you guys while I do the whole thing. So yeah, I'll be back. And here is the finished product. Now, they are going to have to get readjusted. The plants did just go through a whole lot, but it's going to look really good once they perk up and then they continue to grow and fill out this area. If you guys have any more suggestions on what else could go here, let me know. Learn with me, grow with me. I love y'all for real. Bye.